I've completed all my warm-up sets. This is my first set of machine press. It's a top set. I have to do maximum weight with which I can do 8 to 10 to 12 reps. And always like to keep this half foam roller behind my back so that I can get extra range of motion. I've always been a big proponent of range of motion rather than lifting heavy. Lifting heavy comes on the second number. First for me is the form and the depth. How deep can I go? How much I can stretch the muscle and how much I can contract the muscle, because the mechanical tension is directly proportional to the range of motion. I like to do it that way. Everybody is different. Bodybuilding is a very subjective sport, but I like to do it this way. Let's do it. I could only do 7 reps, I think. I'll rest pause, do 2 or 3 reps more, and then I'm done for this exercise. All out. Wow! I'll drop some weight, complete my reps. I go to 65. I have to do 4 more reps. 4, 3, 1. That's what a top set looks like. Just one more set and I'm done with this. Second set, I've lowered my weight to 30% of what it was before, and I'm aiming for 15 to 20 reps. So you'll have to take it down. I mean, when you are on a negative, take it a little slower than when you contract. So this is contraction, but when you are on a negative, control it. Go as much back as you can, as much stretch as you can feel, and push. That has been my philosophy over the years. I think it will help me too. And with a pad in my back, I get extra range of motion. I'll just do a rest pause, 7 seconds, and do it again. The rest pause is a great thing to include in a workout because your muscle has not fatigued as much as your mind thinks. And then you can do 2 or 3 more reps. 1. I can do more. 2. And if you cannot do more reps, there's always partials. Now the set is complete. Let's go to incline dumbbell press. That's going to be a hell of an exercise. First set, top set, 10 reps. Earlier I said that I don't lift heavy weights. It's not like that I haven't lifted heavy weights, but over the years, since I've been training for 13 plus years, I've realized that for me, as bodybuilding is a subjective sport, I thought for me range of motion is a very good option to grow the muscles. And I like to lift weights heavy with heavier, deeper range of motion because I think with a deeper range of motion I can recruit more fibers. I have more mechanical tension and stress on the muscles, which helps in hypertrophy. And that's why I like to stretch as much as I can, whether I'm doing chest or whether I'm doing back. I like to stretch it all the way up, and that's how I do my exercises. Once again, it's a very subjective sport. Do what your body favors you, do what your body tells you. For me, this is how it works. Here's a quick tip that I want to give you. When you're doing chest flies, try to put your knuckles, when you are on a contracted position, try to put your knuckles towards the roof. When you do that, what I'm really trying to tell you is you have to have your wrist a little inwards and then take the hands out and straight. When you do that, imagine I'm doing a fly. When you do that with your wrists inside, there's a constant tension on your chest. And then when you come here, it's a pure isolation exercise. So try doing that next time. Let me know that was it really effective for you, because it really works for me. Okay. And one more tip. Okay, I'll give it to you next time. Next time, make me remember that I have to give you a tip that when you contract, how do you have to put your hands? I will let you know. And when you go out, when you're on a negative, how should you place your hands? So that makes a really big difference how you're contracting your chest and how you're going out, taking your hands out. It's cable shoulder presses. The thing I like about this exercise is there is constant tension on the muscle. Even when you go up, 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 there's downward motion that's pulling you down. Cable shoulder presses. The thing I like about this exercise is that there is constant tension on the muscle, and there's some variation also that I can do with my front delts. So let's do it. I know it's going to be heavy. It's too heavy. Pranjal, help. उठ नहीं रहा भाई. Help me. One, 2, 1, go. अभी नहीं. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 9. Elbow pain. Fuck. One of the best exercises because it helps you stabilize those stabilizer muscles. It brings in those stabilizer muscles, because you can see that my hands were shaking. Earlier when I used to do it in December, I got to the point where my hands were not shaking at all, but now they're shaking again. So you have to train those muscles as well. So try incorporating new exercises which help you develop your overall physique, and that will help you a lot in the long run as you age, because you're more prone to injuries when you lift heavy, and your bone density also decreases with age. Eh, It's good to have such exercises in your routine. Now on to second set. I'm not going to show you again. And then some lateral raises. There's, there's one thing about the exercises is that sometimes you cannot explain what exercises hit what kinds of muscle. Although I can tell you in a macro view that I'm going to hit the lateral sides of the shoulder, but some exercises have a feel to it, and Y raises is such exercise. I'm going to do right now here, and I feel a sudden burn after 6 or 7 reps on my lateral shoulders, and I feel that there are multiple fibers, plethora of fibers that are engaged while doing so. Because on the range of motion from here up till here, the fiber recruitment in this exercise is next level. Although I stick to my basics, but sometimes I like to incorporate these kind of muscles because there are always lacking parts in your body, and once you hit them, you are going to have a competitive level physique. So that's why it's very important that you incorporate such fashionable exercises from time to time, just to give that overall look and have a complete package on stage. No. Six. It's the second set, and I'll do first the wrong movement. So you don't have to do like this. No. That's not how we are going to do this. What we need to do is, again, put your wrist slightly inwards, and as the handle rotates, you also come up with the handle, okay? Lie your head down and straight from the shoulder, lift it up. Just like this. When you do a wrong movement, you're lifting with the elbow. You don't have to lift with the elbow. You have to lift with the shoulders, the lateral part of the shoulders. This is how you do it, the right movement. Drop set. It's isolation exercise. So it's better that you do a drop set instead of rest poses. Six, seven, five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Boss. So the final workout of the day. It's shrugs, dumbbell shrugs, heavy, too heavy, not too heavy. Not heavy. Come on, lift it up, bro. Just 50 in each hand. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know, the best part about lifting weights is that you can lift weights. Yeah, I mean, it's a privilege. Most of the people are engaged in different activities. They get barely time to, keep their health in check. I'm very much blessed. I'm very much privileged by the grace of God that He has His hand over my head, that I can do all this. And I've always been grateful towards Him or her, or the energy that resides in this world. And I truly believe that. And we're all just parts of that energy, driving our source of energy from that ultimate, the supreme entity. It's quite a good life, Documenting myself has made me realize that there's so much that you can notice when you're not, when you're actually documenting, and you're not grateful as much when you're not documenting, when you're not in front of camera, because I think it's a mirror to our inner self, our inner child, the promises that we make to ourselves and what we can do. And I think that's what I'm learning from blogging and documenting myself. So I'm gonna do one more set and then it's over. Thank you guys for being here. It's really been a nice journey overall of today's workout. I'm saying that in a sense that I've done such a long journey. Actually, I'm not getting words. I'm so happy to record my first video. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye. See you later. Done for today.